So I'm going to talk to you today about one of the constants in life, and this constant is the constant of rule setting, particularly when emerging from a dangerous situation in business or in life. Depends on what you're working on, but the importance of perpetual rule setting. There's no one rule that catches all things that are to come. It is an evolving rule set that you need to perpetually evolve. Each time something dangerous happens, statistically dangerous, not like, don't get too excited with the concept of danger, by the way. What I mean is something that affects your business, something that affects the goal that you're trying to achieve. If something cuts in half your income, that's a danger. But if something could potentially cause a problem with customers in the future, calm down. It's not a danger because it hasn't changed your statistic yet. Something that makes your statistic go steeply down is danger. Something that does not affect your statistic is not danger. Over-identifying danger is the natural panicky nature of a human being. Understand that you are not composed naturally if you're human. Composure is trained, bravery is trained, and full understanding is trained. So, you need to actually manually compose yourself, make sure that you do not overstep, do not get overexcited by the concept of danger. But when something is actually statistically dangerous, you need to firstly escape the danger, then afterwards set a rule that prevents it or detects it. Meaning, if I got robbed and then it took away my ability to, say, let's say I owned a restaurant, took away my ability to serve food drastically. I had to get new supplies in, and it caused me trouble, whatever this interaction was. What I should then do is set a rule. I should say, when going home, take food with me. This way a person has to rob my home, which has a security guard. Or, when away from shop, have security guards armed with tasers at least, so that they could scare away people with the noise of the tasers. Keep in mind, security is a mental aspect and not a physical aspect. It is not your ability to hit someone that is security. It is your ability to scare someone. That is the ultimate security, because it is a preventative measure rather than an attacking measure. Better to have a scary sound that scares thieves away than a weapon with which to hit the thieves once they have already stolen. It is a preventative measure. Now, this is an example of setting a rule. When away from shop, have armed security around, or when leaving shop, take food with me. Do you see? This is for a restaurant. But it is after a true danger which has reduced the statistic. It is not, the staff members argued in front of customers, and this is a danger. Keep yourself calm. Keep yourself calm. Understand that your flaw as a human, one of them, is that you are not calm. It is not natural for a human to be brave or fearless. That is not natural. It is trained. So understand that your greatest trouble in rule setting and in disaster prevention will be your overexcited nature as a human. I'm not making you in particular wrong. All of us are wrong in this way. You have to actually train yourself into bravery. Should you be afraid of snakes, you need to actually encounter snakes enough times that you stop being quite so afraid, and then you can get closer. But this is a trained behavior. The first time you see a snake, God damn it, you're not going to have a brave response because you're a human being. Bravery is not the first thing. And that's the essence of what I mean. In a composed manner, and after a statistical downfall that you've needed to recover from, you need to reinforce the walls. You need to set a new rule. Again and again and again, as it happens through life, there will be something that you cannot predict that will be dangerous to you. The idea is to compose yourself, free yourself from the danger, and then set a new rule. But allow the danger to manifest, do not predict it. Because what will happen is you'll start fearing something that will never happen. And you may even cause a danger by firing the staff members who are arguing in front of the employees, rather than maybe just putting them aside and just doing a small mend, or by setting a rule that stops them from being able to service customers quite so well, or makes them nervous when it comes to interacting with and in front of customers, take it easy most of the time. This is what I mean. Take it easy most of the time. There'll be a time when you need to set a rule. And when you do set a rule, set it so that the dangerous situation does not continue to occur. It must detect and prevent that situation from occurring again. And this is rule setting that you'll need to do for the whole of your life. Not once in a one-time catches all. You lazy bastard. You're going to need to do it again and again. And that's how life is going to be. But should you build a tolerance to it and an expectancy of it, why, you'll get better and better at handling danger.